Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. We're in the second half of September still, and I'm of the opinion that we don't have any work to do. It's been a few days since I've been on here. I've been working on the vintage playthrough, and I'm just going through my notes, and I think the bits of my handwriting I can understand. I think we're pretty clear for stuff to do, possibly until next month, but there is some contracts that are needed to be done, or not needed, but some contracts that people want to be done as quick as possible before the end of September. So I thought we'll pick them up and we'll get a bit of help to do it. Teamwork. So I took that a bit wide, didn't I? I've just recalibrated this farm stick, and I'm pretty sure it's immediately decided. Yep. Press left, you go right again. Ugh. Oh well. So I'm going to do some harvesting, and we've got a worker that's headed out with the other New Holland. We'll say it's Walter, shall we? Walter's gone out in the New Holland, and the cultivator to do the cultivating. I think we should actually see him at... Whoa, that's not right. There's definitely something going on with this, because that is not the button that I've just pressed. Same button's going back to there. Something very strange is going on with the farm stick. Anyway, this is a sorghum field, and we've still got the 6,000 litres of sorghum that we were going to drop at Walter's anyway, so I thought we'll just keep it together and mix it up, because that'll give us a bigger section at the end. Now, we haven't got a lot of money in the bank, so we might end up with a mutiny on our hands. And we might have a strike. Depends how long they take to get the job done, I suppose. There is 2 fields that need cultivating though. Now I'm thinking maybe I should have... I did open that gate, didn't I? I think we can probably squeeze in this. Needs maintenance heavily, but anyway, we're in there. That'll do us for now, I think. Yeah, nice. I'm a little bit worried about where... Oh. Already up and going. Beat me to it. That's tight, isn't it? That's ruined my hope that there'd be a interesting yeah, we do, come on. It was me hoping that there'd be an interesting drive-by as they go off to work. And they haven't. But he bores in this field as well. I'll try and scare them off. So, let's put auto drive on that. I don't need to cruise control that. So, these three should bring us a little bit of money in. We're going to end up with a fair old winter bill for repair. I think I'm going to get that little bit just because it'll annoy me otherwise. We should be, I think we might just about make enough money off this to fix the New Holland, I think. The black one. Which is good, because I think it's had an update, and I'm sure it had a screen on it that's disappeared. I'm massively sure that there was a screen on it that disappeared, but we'll find that out. Where am I taking this to? Oh, railroad silo all the way down there. Oh well. That might be a bit of an issue because I've got some in the tank already. Might end up full. I might have made a bit of a boo-boo on this, hadn't I? Because you want as much lifted before you drop any off. Otherwise you've got trouble. Well, I guess the only way to do it is to just crack on and find out, isn't there? Should we put some music on? Yeah, why not? Why not? Sit back with a cup of tea, a bit of music on. I'm just going to put my feet up. And to save money, because we've got the time on our hands as well, I'm doing this field on my ones, which interestingly is a field that we harvested recently, so it's good to see. We're obviously doing a good job as a contractor because we're getting repeat custom, which is very good. Incredibly pleasing. Although getting round this corner, even this New Holland is struggling a bit. Oh, this just seems to be doing alright at the minute actually. It did slow right down to about 4 or 5 miles an hour. Sort of. It is quite a large field. Ooh, yeah, that's that bit of wheel spin there and all. There's some interesting things in the sale. Nice little Kramer, which I'm sort of tempted with for moving our pallets and things, but do I actually need it? I'm 50-50. If that had come up earlier in the series, because we've had nearly every bit for it come up as well, I'd have fully gone in for that. That would have been amazing. Maybe on Whitcomb it'll pop up. I would have loved to have blasted that out, although let's be honest, how big is it? 24.5 tons. Big old dog in it. Yeah, it's huge. But what a multi-tool. Maybe Walter would buy it. With all the money he makes off his potatoes and onions. It won't be there then, that's a problem. And he's only got 2 fields really. Although, what else was there? There's a root vegetable harvester there, wasn't there? When we get to this slow bit, we'll have another quick look. I see, that'd be quite handy. We looked at that last episode, did we not? Or was it a different one? It was a different one. That only needs 250 horsepower. Oh, I missed that bit. So Walter could be using his silage clamp. And I think 250, what's Walter's get that bit. What's the Kubota? I think that's 300, isn't it? That's a lot of money for a windrower. Ah, beetroot, sugar beet, 250. He could go into the beet business. These things are coming up in the sale at the wrong time if he's not selling those potatoes and onions till November. Justifying a punt on that is risky. But hasn't he got the bad 100 grand to come back on that harvester, the potato harvester, if he did diversify down that avenue? I'm fully thinking out loud. Just trying to think of something that we could so we can continue with a simple bit of working once we've gone. And that's got a decent tank on it as well. Although, does that collect straight up? Oops. We'll have a look again in a minute. I don't feel like we're nearly halfway through this field. Definitely not. Let's try and get that lined up neat so we can have a proper look. And we'd have to get the header with it as well though, wouldn't he? That's the problem. I bet that's a fair old wedge. 53 grand isn't actually that bad. £300 grand. Is he going to make 300 grand on sugar beet? And he might do actually. It might take a few years, but they are decent. They are decent money makers. Might be worth a conversation with him. But then I've just had another idea which I need to check. I need to be on a slow incline again. What does the Nexat do? Because if you're going to spend 300 grand, yes, he may need to lease the headers and equipment for now, unless they come up in the sale. Should we have a look at the Nexat pack? I think we should, while the option's there. I mean, it's half price, so it's already worth it. More than half price, really. Do like a sale, don't we? I think the maintenance on that might be pretty strong, but I'll start looping around at the end, so we'll pick up these bits that we've missed. Nexat pack is Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, a couple of £100 for everything, isn't it? What's that for? Cultivator. Your seeder. Although there's a few options there, isn't there? Weeding, seeding. Oh, I had a feeling I'd done that. I mean, it's a huge investment, isn't it? Especially when you're getting towards the end of a series and you're relying on them coming in the sale. But how much would it cost to lease them each time? Because you're going to plant at the same point, aren't you? Really, you should be. Maybe not, because you're only harvesting. You're only harvesting cereal crop. You're not bringing root veg out with it. But root veg is quite profitable if you've got the space, I suppose. It's a big discount though, isn't it? What sort of widths are we looking at? 15 metres, so it's going to be about a 15-20 metre vehicle. That's going to take quite a bit of storage. And turning. You could do it though. I think this map could do it. There's some good time. I mean, contract wise, I reckon you could probably pay for it yourself over the course of a year. I think it could work. Anyway, I'm fully rambling. I shall carry on with this and do a bit of tidying this out, and then I'll come back to you ready to finish up. What is it? 4 o'clock. Should be back with you before sundown. Yeah, we'll do that. We're having a bit of a struggle here. I'm running a gauntlet here because I'm about to run out of fuel, but I want to try and get the field done. And I don't know why I'm not just going and getting fuel, because the fuel station's literally there. But in my head, we should be able to get this finished. I mean, we're up to 90%. There's got to be 10% in the tank for us to finish this now. It's got to be a massive tank, surely. Also, we're now into the red on maintenance for this, so this is going to cost us a load of money as well. I'm also still quite interested at the idea of possibly seeing if Walter wants to move on to beetroot and sugar beet harvest, and he's got the space to store it. Although, has he? Needs somewhere to store his grain as well, doesn't he? I suppose you could put something in, a bulk haul, or just something that he could put a silo in just to store his chicken feed, couldn't he? Guess the question is planting it, because the problem with the onions and the potatoes is they need two separate things to plant. Excuse me. Just getting your attention. Sure, there's a vegetable planter that does them, because it's seeds, isn't it? So if you could end up just needing one seeder that will do them. This is going to be very close. Vegetable planters. Ah, it doesn't do sugar beet. Sure, there's one that does sugar beet. I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it, really? Plus he could get money back on that onion thing. Sure, there's got to be. Unless I'm misremembering. Oh, I don't want to be paying anybody. Get it all done myself. Come on, we're very close. Oh, finished. Yes! Hoorah, Henry. I've got a feeling that fuel is going to be cheaper at am I going to go to mine, or am I going to go, I feel like if I get red delivered it will be a bit cheaper, not massively, but I'm going to risk it and try and make it home. The heat is on, or am I? Am I going to back out? Don't need that anymore. We should be able to get home. You know what's going to happen, I'm going to run out of fuel bang on that train ride. That would be hilarious, to be fair. Caused me some issues, but we'll get back, fuel this up and give it a wash. I need to go and get the harvester. I didn't pick it up because I bumped into Walter as he finished as I was so I gave him a lift back, dropped him off, a little chat. A sugar beet harvesting, it would just be set though, wouldn't he? It'd be 300 grand. Don't think he's got 300 grand, but with these 2 fields, or I'm looking at it wrong, he might just be better off just becoming a silage baron. Mowers, bales, or silage in his bunker. He's got most of the equipment, hasn't he? He did say October time, if we're not on the soybeans, he thinks he might need some room in the cow paddock, so some of those might be ready to move on. That's still turning right, I'm telling it to the left. Still got the mulch here for next month as well. I hope they're getting was that not detached? There we go. I'm gonna have to order some more fuel in as well. Why have I put that there? Oh, I can just squeeze in if I don't take my wall out. Yeah, about 550 litres, not a problem. Not a problem. Excellent stuff. Is that going to fill it? I don't know what the literage is. It's still going. Big old tank that, isn't it? There it is, 550 litres. Job's a good one. I want to try and hold off till winter to do the repairs, but I feel I'm going to be leasing at that point. I'll just have a quick check again on planters. Just a planter maybe. A normal planter does sugar beet. But not red beet. That's weird, isn't it? You not think that's weird? I think that's weird. I don't think that's right. So you'd need a separate beet planter. Mind you, 12 grand for a 3 metre one. It's not the worst. Compared to onions needing that and that, or that. Although that's also cheaper than that. Or just go heavy on grass. and he's not really got a mower. I think that's too much for him. Anyway, I'm just rambling even more, so I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed yet, do feel free to subscribe. And until the next time, which hopefully soybeans or October. Hopefully we'll be getting that done. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.